Okay. All right. Early morning, 0400 I was up like a good Marine. We are in Wyoming. I'm doing a 360 just on the off chance that you guys can see my setup. Probably can't, it's still pretty dark. Anyway, Wyoming, one of my great spirit places in the world. Some of my absolute greatest friends in my life live here. The Cowboy State, Josh Allen, Wyoming Cowboys, the whole bit. I love Wyoming, everything about it. With any luck, we're gonna have 4 shows in Wyoming. Wyoming Ducks and Geese. Right now, we are on the banks of an unnamed river. I can't tell you the name of the river because I will be shot by my good friend Chris if I tell. But Wyoming has the Wyoming 7. That is, let me see if I can name them with 4 hours of sleep. Blue-winged teal, green-winged teal, gadwall, widgeon, mallard, pintail, Canada geese. Yep, that's the Wyoming 7. Anyway, you have a chance at 7 different species of ducks and geese here. And we're going to do shows on Wyoming antelope, Wyoming mule deer, Wyoming elk, and obviously we got the ducks and geese this morning. So I am pumped like a good Marine. 0400 was the wake up. I'm a little tired, but can't tell you how excited I am. This is one of my absolute favorite days of the year. So here we go. Okay, everybody. Beautiful Wyoming morning. Can't beat it. Let me do a 360. Hopefully, the farther I extend this out, the better you can see. Decoy spread is behind me. I'm gonna try to lower that camera. Hopefully it shows. Anyway, full Wyoming 360. Not a lot of ducks flying this morning, like I care. Sometimes we forget our place surrounded by beauty. We kind of contaminate it with expectation. So anyway, been a great morning. Not a lot of ducks, but there have been a fair number of geese flying around, singles too, which is a little odd early season. But if I can do this right, had some geese calling it a mile, half mile. So when you get singles and doubles like that, if they cluck, you cluck. If they moan, you moan at them. If they honk, you honk. And even without any goose decoys, which is another story, the local warehouse doesn't seem to know how to find a silhouette goose decoy. But having said that, let's see if I can fix this. Okay, come around. Yeah, there we go. So there's our goose for the morning. I saw him at about 3/4 of a mile, gave him a honk, he honked back. Then about a half mile, he started clucking, so I clucked back. And then he started moan clucking. So I moan clucked at him, and he swung by looking for all his buddies, but he found me at about 40 yards. So that's a good start to our day. We'll take it. Well, those are green-winged teal, and they are completely safe because that entire pond, without a dog, you can't wade out there because it's quicksand. So I take video and they're awful pretty. Oh, Finley would be in heaven. I miss him. Miss her. Nice, Dottie. Nice.
Very good.
Good girl.
Go,
What
Ruth.
do you got there, Chris?
Like a widgeon.
Attaway. Dottie's on her first duck hunt.
And the widgeon right there.
Nice, girl. Nice. Oh, that'll get the audience happy.
Place. 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 Good dog, Rue. Here, sit.
No Name Reservoir, Wyoming.
Sit down, Rue.
They got them both?
Yeah.
Hey, that's pretty cool.
Here, so we need to.
So, Rue and Dottie both have blue-winged teal in their mouth at the same time. Ha! That's not something you see every day, Chris. Wyoming blue-winged teal, 2 dogs bringing them in. Good job, Dot. Come on, Rue. Good girl, Rue. Classic Pornridge style. Rue drops it as soon as she knows it came back. There's Dottie. Her first duck hunt. Good girl. Look at you.
Good. The green one, I think.
Oh, you should be proud of her.
Good girl. On. Heel. Heel.
When you get the bird, hold it up.
Good dog. Very good. Drop my bird.
What'd you get?
Green wing.
Oh, beautiful.
Gorgeous bird.
Oh, that's a, hold that sideways, Chris. Man, that's a gorgeous green one.
Awesome.
That's a problem I like to have, Chris.
What time is it?
Look at that.
9
8:37.
Nice.
8:37, Chris. We got a limited ducks. Wyoming ducks at No Name Lake. Good girl, Dottie. Look how hard she has to work through that grass. You got to keep her, Chris. You got to keep her.
He's a good kid. Duck might hit. Just tried its wings.
Ah, good girl.
Here. Yep. Yep. Sit. Sit.
Wow, that's impressive. For her first duck hunt, Chris, that is so impressive.
This is a shoveler.
All right, we are on.
Sit down,
I'm jumping in. Good girl, Dottie. Good girl. Hey, hey, you did so well. Come here, pretty girl. Come on.
Come on, girl. Sit.
So, you know what?
Come here, girls.
I'm crowding the birds, Chris.
Come here.
All right.
Come
So,
here. Sit down.
Chris, give me some knuckles on that. We are on. With the exception of some unknown dude that shot a hen shoveler in the blind today. That's a heck of a morning. 8:30, women of blue-winged teal, green-winged teal, gadwall, widgeon, and one rather forlorn shoveler. Anyway, I can't thank you enough, Chris.
It was awesome, T.
Awesome. And
So fun. Good decoy and ducks.
man, isn't that something? And you know, the nice thing about this and what I love about Wyoming, this is public hunting, you know, and you can't beat it. You can't beat it.
No.
Anyway, my favorite day of the year.
It's the best.
Thank you. All right. Okay, y'all, here we are. Another absolutely fantastic day. Chris put us on another limit. We've got widgeon, we got mallard, we got green-winged teal, we got gadwall, and we have the beauty of Wyoming. doing the full turnaround. And look at you, Dottie. Another great day, huh? Another great day for you. All right, Chris. Nice work, my brother.
Thanks, man.
Nice work. Nice work. Dottie, you are something special, girl. Can't beat it. Okay, still Wyoming waterfowling. Amazing here, even when you can't find a duck. I'm working up and down this particular river. I'm not sure there's a duck or a goose on it for 20 miles. So, having said that, do I care? Here's what the office view is today. This is like, honestly, this is just like average Wyoming, you know. Just so beautiful, it shocks every artistic sensibility you have in your head. And since it's a midweek day, I get the whole place to myself. If this was in Maryland, this particular trout stream would be covered with folks by the hundreds, even on a midweek. And we got nobody here. I got 50 miles of river to myself. That is the way I like it. Famous saying, Kurt Gowdy used to go fly fishing in Wyoming, and he had a lot of places to go. And if he went to a ranch and there was a single guy on the river, he'd turn around and leave, say it was too crowded. So that's how Wyoming rolls. Pretty cool. Beautiful. Well, only in Wyoming do you get these kind of views. We got a half moon waxing up there. Anyway, I am letting the evening come on, waiting for the geese. Well, I admire this view, which is remarkable. Give you a full 360. This is kind of a famous blind. There's a local guy that hunted geese up on these cliffs. He since passed away. But the reason I come up here, it's one of my spirit places in the world. It's absolutely beautiful. And what do you get to do? You get to look at this scenery while you watch the world start to go to sleep. And then, right about a half hour before dark, the geese fly over the cliffs I'm standing on top of, which are actually, you get about it's funny, I still don't have any fear of heights at my age, but that's about a 300-yard advantage. Sometimes they goof up and they fly too low, so ever hopeful. Another beautiful Wyoming morning. Chris has got the decoys just right. We got mallards in front. We got geese upstream. We got a nice hole. Got another group of mallards. And then we're cutting around. All right, wild man. Good work this morning. Good work.
Oh, man.
Chris knows how to get up like a good Marine and get all the gear ready and find the beauty. Amen. Hey, Miss Dottie, what you doing over there? You already found us 4 birds, didn't you? Huh?
He's all business.
Yeah, you found us 4 birds. That's the way it should be. That is God's beauty there. I don't need a church. This is where I find it. Okay, another great day in Wyoming. Nice strap of ducks. River's beautiful. Look at that wild buttercups that grow on the watercress. Hope you can see this. They only bloom in the fall. It's pretty cool. Anyway, that's a wrap for Wyoming waterfowl. Maybe I'll walk a little bit just to show everybody. I don't think you can tell, but there's always a lot of gear when you waterfowl. But the more you do it, the more you enjoy all the little incidentals that go with it, like Wyoming wind and sun, beautiful buttercups on the watercress. And I tell people it's an immersion in perfection, and it's endless fascination, and it never changes in my mind. An immersion in perfection, endless fascination. I love it. So, here you go, our last morning waterfowl hunting in Wyoming. I always hate to see it end. Here comes Chris in his drift boat. You will not meet a man that knows more about running a drift boat, fishing from a drift boat, and duck hunting from a drift boat. I'm proud of him. He always does a great job. Anyway, it's always a little sad for me. I always think of Gene Hill. What's his famous poem? Soak it up, go into it softly and thoughtfully, with love and understanding. For another year must pass before you can come this way again. And anyway, I don't get to see my brother Chris for another year probably. That's just the way life works out. But I balance it out with classic Roosevelt. Black care rarely sits behind a rider whose pace is fast. So we're lucky in that there's always a new season, always something else great going on. You know, she's getting pretty used to that boat, Chris.
Huh?
She's getting pretty used to that boat.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know that she's going to do a header out of it anymore.
Not today.
Awesome,
Yesterday was
man.
the
I was
header
just bragging about you on video.
day. Yesterday was the header day. That's when she took a dive.
Nice.